Hey people, Infective 3v3, SD Province, blue team. Gordian Vorenthul with a Ravener Alpha, a tunneling hero with great mobility, powerful offense, and a bit of support. Begins with a ranged weapon. It's going to pop out of his tunnel in a second. It's going to be so exciting. There he is. Alongside, we have Chad, who has opinions about atmospheric phenomena and his genitals, which we won't go into, playing a Lord General. Fighting in ranged combat begins with a retinue of stormtroopers. Really strong defense and support can also add to this retinue the Death Core of Krieg DLC. Rounding off this team is Takanashi, Kiara, something with a Force Commander, very good offense, fighting in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support the Black Templars elite scheme with that very questionable bucket helm. I think they should change that thing. Red team, Inekura, I can't select him. Where is that mech? Down here somewhere in a garrison? I don't know where he is. What garrison is he in? Whatever. Let's look at Ovarmind, a retreating plague champion. He starts off with a damage of a time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support. Rounding off the teams, Talar with a very still Apothecary, support hero, fighting in melee combat by default, begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Can I select that Mekboy? There he is. Teleporting hero, fighting in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, has a bunch of orky gadgets. He was in that garrison then. Orks are going to take the west side. We have double sluggers, double shooters here. Some CSM up for Ovarmind. Talar went immediately into scouts and more space marines. And Ovarmind is spamming that there's two in the middle. 493 to 481 on the VPs. Talar getting himself into trouble. Got a decap on the wreck point, but the scouts might have to flee. Tactical Marines now get some shots in. Where is Ovarmind? There they are. Got some CSM in play. Plague Champions moving up. Heretics are also moving up. Can they defend the power here? Force Commander in amongst the Tactical Marines. Scouts need to run or they might go down. And they do go down. A shotgun blast got it done. Apothecary now trying to smack those scouts around. Heretics moving in. They got rid of the Force Commander. Maybe they can instantly hit back on the power here. Those scouts did not have an upgrade, I don't think, so it wasn't the end of the world. We have a mech orc turret going up, which is fun. I believe there's meant to be like a little Gretchen or something operating it from inside, which is amazing. They do full damage over the entire arc, but they do not suppress units. Good DPS though. This might be a problem for Gordian. Sluggers getting a bit too close to the Warrior Brood though, they do get away. 4 models as well still. Where are the other sluggers? They're already running with 1 model. East side. A tunnel war up on the Chaos Space Marines, giving them 20% more damage with melee and ranged. Havoc's in play to suppress stuff. Tactical Marines trying to force melee combat on the Lord General. That was weird. Just shoot him. They want to smack him. Our armored elbows. One of the Sentinels got very low. Chad with triple Sentinels, did not even notice. Maybe he's overcompensating for something. West side, decapping Hormagaunt Brood. I guess they got around the turret. Oh, they took the turret out. They got it. Maybe it was salvaged though, and Inekura got some of the resources back. Has Storm Boys on the field now. Power melee jump squad. Very fun. Fall over a lot, but they keep on trucking. Plague Champion gonna get some shots on the Devastators. Oh, doesn't even need to. There's a shotgun blast. The Plague Champion operates very well under suppression, still fires his gun at the same rate, and isn't slowed down quite as much as other units, although it's not that quick to begin with. Power harass here. I don't think they're going to get a bash or anything. Force Commander's in play. Tactical Marines in play. They might get 1 gen. Havoc's are here to support as well. Not going to be able to push against them easily. West side is kicking off. Electric armor is that for the Mekboy? It is. Storm Boys and sluggers with their burners. What about the other sluggers? Yep, burners for everyone. Probably means no upgrades for the shooters though, no. I think the turret is 15 power. I'm not sure if they got any of that back. 430 to 457, we see Chad coming in from an angle to avoid the Havocs. Devastators in play from Takanashi. Noise Marines doing their thing now for Ovarmind. Oh, I thought those scouts were getting forward for a grenade. They only had their shotguns. It's a very, very risky place to take your sentinels here. Assault Squad is going to get the jump though. Heretics might stop worshipping to fight them. Doom Blaster was too early. A lot of players do their Doom Blast a bit too early. Gotta wait until you're fully in combat if you can to get the best hit on your Doom Blast. But they made it out. Does the Apothecary make it out though? Heals himself. The Assault Squad is right there on retreat path. Smack, smack, smack. Wasn't enough smack, but I go for the jump. One hit each might be enough. It is. West side is turning blue. Kind of, there we go. Shooter boys now have their big shooters, but those are Barbed Strangler Warriors. Very powerful anti-garrison weapon, as well as just being a good weapon in general, suppressing stuff. So those guys had to flee. Must have used their Kraken bolts already, the Tactical Marines here, to do extra damage to the Assault Marines, but didn't actually see it. Double scouts through the mid for Talar. Replaced the scouts they lost, and they are getting stuff. They've both got sergeants, and they're both going to have shotguns too. We'll see how they micro this. Might have to split for the Assault Marine jump, or they just both get knocked over by it. Got some support now though. Heretics still in their default state, being used mostly for worship. Nothing wrong with that. There's that noble worship for the health regen. Don't think anything needs it now though. Oh, the Havocs could do a little bit. West side, here come the Orks again. A whole pile of them. There's a lot of greenskins. Mekboy has his own big shooter now. Barbed Strangler gets a good hit. Stormboy's able to jump over it. I don't think they can stop this. Oh, they do have toxin sacks for the crippling poison. Did they use it? I don't think they used it. Yeah, I don't think they used the crippling poison then, unless I missed it, which is certainly possible. But able to just brute force their way through the Inekura. The Mekboy was capping. The Mekboy could have teleported in and used electric armor for an even better approach as well. But the carries goes down. Oh, that could be nasty. Triple Sentinel missiles in tier 3. Sorry, tier 2 for Chad. If all three of them shoot those frag missiles on the same squad at the same time, that could be very nasty. 392 to 429. What other weapons can Sentinels get? Can you get plasma cannon Sentinels? That would be cool. Tier 3 upgrade for them. Not that they... I mean, how rare is it to see a Sentinel in tier 3 even? They're not going to hit these retreating units very well. Got some guardsmen with their sergeant over there. They're going to go for a power basher, I assume. Are they? With cracked missiles? Nope. Not sure what they're up to. Getting a little bit of repairs. A single guardsman squad to maintain triple sentinels. Takanashi does have the scouts that can repair. They are idle on the power. There we go. They're going to shotgun it down. Apothecary should get revived quite easily, I think. Oh, these guys are being infiltrated, so they lost all their energy, so they can't use grenades and stuff. West side, turning blue for the Tyranids. The very, very loud hive mind Tyranid lady told us so. She is so loud. I remember when they added that voiceover, a lot of people were upset because it replaced the kind of robotic Tyranid lady that used to do the voices. And there were mods to like add her back in and stuff. I'm not sure, was that a Retribution thing or a Chaos Rising thing? Sure. 387 to 413. Thunderhammer Force Commander in play now for Takanashi. Powerful power melee weapon that can disrupt units like crazy and tore through those Tactical Marines quite well. As also Assault Squad, no Sergeant yet. Those guys have no Sergeant either. West side is kicking off. Uh-oh. Inekura is getting flanked by triple Sentinels. Sluggers have their Nob Leader. These guys do not though. What about the Storm Boys? Storm Boys are getting their Nob Leader. Uh-oh, these guys need to run. There we go. Power bashing with the burners. Sentinels are following through. This could be a nasty shot. Oh, they retreated in time. And only 2 of them fired as well. They got a gen. Well played, Inekura. I don't think they lost anything either. Oh, the Mekboy went down. Maybe we'll see the Weird Boy, although they might just ride this to tier 3, honestly. Weird Boy would be good, but the opportunity cost of not going tier 3 and getting your awesome tier 3 infantry up for Orks is quite high. 387 to 362, east side, shotgun blasting. The assault squad again knocked over. Oh, that was an Apothecary special. And then smacked one down. Hold on, Apothecary, he's got no war gear, no levels. Teleporting Force Commander straight into the battle cry for those 360 knockback specials. Look at that. Got good range on it too. Those guys were like a few meters away from him and they were still knocked over on the right there. Devastator is moving up. Scouts, what were they doing? Down they go, not sure what they were up to there. Trying to get a shotgun blast, maybe. Stone Guard veterans with their Hellfire rounds against the scouts. They're going to eat a grenade though, very good grenade. Did not drop a model. Blastmaster for Ovarmind's Plague Marines here, 387 to 329. The drop pod of Talar, which is what dropped these guys in. East side, or sorry, west side, what's going on? Here's the Lord General fighting sluggers. Not a good fight for him. Fully upgraded sluggers anyway. Stormboys only dropped one model. It's a little Orky miracle. These guys flee and didn't drop a model. Well done, fellas. Is the Mekboy's back. Not sure where how he's standing there, but he's back. Knows what he's doing. Chad lost the guardsman. Has gone tier 3 though. Can't repair the sentinels. Has to rely on Takanashi. Gordian can't help. What's this? Attempted power bash from Talar, but it's not going to work out. There's too much stuff here. I think they're going for the garrison, but it's not worth it. Just retreat out. Oh, they're not going for the garrison. What are they doing there? Taking lots of unnecessary damage here. Trying to get back to the Apothecary for heal, I suppose. Maybe. There's the heal. Okay. It worked out in the end. Don't listen to injured. Apothecary is almost level 2. Oh, now these guys are in big trouble though. Shotgun blast was decent. Suppressed the Force Commander. Didn't knock him down because he had Battle Cry. But suppressing him is enough. Now they're getting smacked around here. Need to get away, fellas. They're trying to kill the Force Commander before they go. And they got him, well done. These tacks lost a single model. More scouts coming in. I hear lots of Tyranids getting knocked around. I think it's kicking off on the west side. That's a Noxious Cloud. Inekura being supported, I think, for the first time by Ovarmind. Inekura's been doubled a couple of times by Chad. Oh, they've lost one of their sentinels, which is not surprising when they have no way to repair them. There we go, guardsman on the way. There's that Noxious Cloud from the Plague Champion's global bar. Need to control that thing, move it around, do some damage. Plague Champion's got Armor of Pestilence, so it's even slower, but tougher. And Mucus Discharge for the heals. Should just pop a heal now. Stormboys are now too far away to benefit. Trying to get a model in. There's that Bomber Boy, look at that. 369 to 268, the rest of them jumping in. There's a lot of stuff there, fellas, be careful. They just got the stun and ran away. Now it's the sluggers getting out of there. Foot of Gork, so we did see a weird boy from Inekura. Something just died though. Shooter boys just died. Barb Strangler still being good at stuff. Zap is jumping though. Barb Strangler still being good at stuff, is what I just said. That was amazing. Plague Champion's got a Plague Fist. Doesn't want to fight the Force Commander though, and he's got this Tyranid backup, this heretical Tyranid backup. 350 to 268. I guess it's less heresy than the Apothecary is into at the moment. Chaos and Xenos. Dreadnought on the field for Talar. 350 to 262. Sentinels getting wrecked by the plasma gun attacks here. Holy crap, they did get one in fact. Assault squad getting in there. No sergeant for these guys, but they've still done their job well. Didn't need mercenary strike really. They weren't fighting any melee stuff on this side. I guess the heretics maybe. Oh, the heretics are gone for Ovarmind. Baneblade on the way for Chad. Triple Sentinels into Baneblade. We'll see how it goes. I mean, they're doing okay. They just grabbed Red Team's natural VP, actually. Who was that? One of you fellas? Ravana Alpha gets to level 3, has the Synapse Aura for damage. We now have that awesome purple Synapse effect, thanks to Wise Windu. Does a lot of the visual effects for the game, for the mod rather. Of course, one are getting knocked over and shot to pieces. We have some, is it double? No. Single markers each CSM. Playground is in play as well, as I'm sure you've seen. There's that foot of Bork. Gordian's blobbing up, really playing into that, needs to split up. I mean, it's much easier said than done, when, especially when you're in 3v3. Typically you have army v army combat, and it's so easy to just blob your stuff, give them the same order, they go to the same place, they're blobbed. A lot of extra micro to split and attack and split and attack and split and attack. East side. Stone God Veterans be running. Dreadnought hanging out. Got a little bit of XP, need some repairs. They do have scouts still, who can repair for some reason. I'm not sure if there's any documented law of initiates sorting out vehicles and stuff. I don't think there is. Demolisher cannon from the Baneblade. Here it is. Super heavy tank bristling with guns. Couple of las cannons, the mega battle cannon, and that demolisher on the front. Also got some twin links heavy bolters in there. That can actually suppress you. That was Barb Strangler suppressing him. 339 to 228. Blast Mask with a decent hit. Mekboy, really only level 2. Seems like a lot of Tyranid stuff has died. There's that electric armor. Does it do melee damage? Yeah, it does power melee DPS, so extra damage to retreating stuff. 13 DPS to retreating stuff. What am I hearing? Sounds like a rocks or something. Don't think it was. 320 to 228. Is this a sound bug? This is a weird sound bug. Great. Gonna crash. Dreadnought goes down. Chaos Space Marines backing away. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here and get back to you guys. Sorry for the break. And we're back. Bit of a different sound bug that time. We had constant assault cannon fire. Wanted to wait for the fight to kind of peter out a bit, but the Orks are still here. They're going to kill the Force Commander. I think down he goes. Baneblade getting some shots in. Sentinel hanging out. And a big old retreat from Inekura. Plague Marines are backing off. Got some Mark of Zinc CSM Gordian. Got Raveners and Venom Brood up. Okay, Ovarmind with a Land Raider Phobos. And a Nob squad is on the field for Inekura, so we might see the super tough beam and stuff. West side. Looks like the blue team are going to take it back and maybe park the Baneblade there. He's hanging out towards the mid at the moment. Force Commander is back to his feet and successfully flees. We have some war gear for the Apothecary, customized Stormbolter. Those double plasma attacks. Bad news for Takanashi's army, especially if they get Terminators and stuff. Warrior Brood want to steer clear of those fellas too. Carnifex is on the way though for Gordian. Sluggers versus Vanguard Veterans. Scout support though. Man, they still did really well against the Vanguard Veterans, didn't they? Took out 2 models. Did they use their shotgun blast? They must have used it. They should have got a little bit closer though, to do a bit more damage with those shotguns. They have range... how do you say it? Range... sensitive, there we go. Range sensitive shotguns, the scout fellas. Other shotguns in the game don't operate that way, I'm pretty sure. ChadTHUNDs and operatives have shotguns that just do the same damage from any range. Chaos Predator now from Ovarmind, straight after the Phobos. And the Land Raider Redeemer. Red team coming out swinging here. Nobs, Phobos, Predator, and Land Raider. That's a hell of a lineup in Tier 3. Takanashi is there. And they do have the red and the resources to get Terminators. They might need Lightning Claw ones for the Nobs. Assault, the hammers though would be great against these big old vehicles. But I think you've got to get the claws, or the Nobs could run through you. Do you have the Oh, they got Mega Rumbler as Inekura. Got that Western VP back. Gordian's just backing away here, which is smart. Chad has a Manticore. Storm Eagle on the way. Extra damage and I think shorter cooldown on the missiles. Or is it longer? Here we are. Doesn't tell me. I know they do more damage. I don't think it's that much more though. I guess it's only 15 power. Was that a Purification Vials? What a nutbag. Ran up to a Baneblade to chuck vials over the wall. Rocks. Oh, that's a good one. It does catch them retreating. Got some decent kills there, I think. Set up with the Mega Rumbler. And Assault Terminators in the field for Takanashi. With Thunder Hammers and Storm Shields. By default, heavy melee damage. Very, very tough. They don't want to fight a Nob Squad, really. Especially with all this support. They got Sluggers in there, they got Storm Boys in there. And these are fully upgraded Nob Squad too. And they're going after the Baneblade. Those huge jammers. Storm Boys jump to get the stun. Looks like the Terminators have Lightning Claws though. And Lightning Claws are one of the few things that will chew through a Nob Squad. Especially with some support. They've got 4 the Emperor on them, I believe. From the Force Commander. For 25% more damage, and they are chewing through the Nobs. Baneblade survives. Here comes Sluggers now. But they really don't want to fight Assault Terminators, of course. And the Vanguard Veterans helping out too. Sluggers barely got away, in fact they're jumping after him. Crazy fighting here. Gonna get him, I think, are they? I run a formation. The Sluggers got away. Phobos taking hits. Now counts as a demon for the purposes of worship. The Assault Terminators did such a good job there, and they didn't drop on model too. Plague Marine's trying to get shots on the Manticore, I think, but he gets away, so does the Baneblade. He needs some repairs though. Needs a lot of repairs, and Chad only has a single Guardsman squad. Takanashi does have those scouts who need to help repair, I think. Oh wait, did Ovarmind lose their Predator tank, or did they not get it before? I might have missed it going down. Here's that Land Raider Redeemer, which hasn't gone to the west side to sit there. Hanging out in the mid for now. You can retreat back to this thing and reinforce, so it's really strong support for a 3v3. Your entire team can retreat back to it. Level 4 mech. Level 3 Plague Champion. Can do some good capping stuff with that fist. And a level 3 Apothecary with the tier 3 vials for some reason, which is fun. Lord General has the melter guns. Force Commander doesn't have an armor upgrade yet. 177 to 218. Can the blue team find another way in? Lehman Russ dropped, and there's a Lehman Russ already in play for Chad. Massive mechanized army with a single squad of guardsmen to look after it in terms of repairs. They need a repair bunker up, surely. Can't remember how much red those are. They must have enough with 226. Here come the Orks. Was that Warpath? That was Warpath. Inekura setting it up with the Mega Rumbler. They might get the Baneblade here. Land Raider Redeemer's in play now. Phobos is bringing up a rear, and we have a Chaos Predator. Not sure what mark it has. Let's go Mark of Zinch. Baneblade is going to fall here. Down it goes. What happened to the Nobs? Oh, the Nobs went down. They got the Nob squad. Traded the Nobs for a Baneblade. Down goes something else. Was that the Chaos Predator? That was the Chaos Predator. Getting too close to double vanquish your Lehman Russ. Not something you want to do as a vehicle. Down goes the Manticore now. Plague Marines getting it done. Level 3 Plague Marines here. The Vanquishers are going after the Land Raiders now. They took out the Redeemer. This one's going to go down, I think. Vanguard Veterans from Talar with the Power Fist help to take one of them down. Plague Marines getting shots. Double Sluggers are in there. The other one goes down too. What a fight. Chad has nothing left on the field. Threw it all into that fight. Did some really good damage, but just couldn't get out again. 109 to 218. 2-1 cap for the red team. They seem pretty safe on the west side. Surely that's it. Chad can't recover quickly enough, I don't think. Got some commandos up for Inekura. That faster capping. Look at this though. From Takanashi. Getting, I think, a cap on that VP. They're also losing their natural though. Sneaky Mekboy teleported in. Now needs to get away from the angry Terminators. 95 to 218. Vanguard Veterans versus Vanguard Veterans on the east side with Force Commander thrown in there. Apothecary has probably already used the heal. Really weirded out that they got purification vials at the end here. You think they get improved medical equipment or purification rights or something? There's the vials. Lord General getting their natural VP back, and they still have the red team's natural. Oh, Chad dropped a heavy turret in from the Lord General there. Weird Boy able to get the decap, also able to get some hits in on it, although friendly fire against the commandos. Trying to melee it down. These things have vehicle armor, and the he doesn't want to shoot them with the commandos because they'd get wrecked by it, I think. So they got it in melee. West side, the Carnifex of Gordian with the Venom Cannon here. I wonder if his team knows that he has nothing. It's not always easy to keep track of what your allies have. 95 to 187. Red team getting a natural back, but blue team not giving up here. Ravener Alpha is taking the west side. There's a Mega Rumbler again. Stuns the Carnifex. No real anti-vehicle units here though. There's a foot of Gork. Venom Brood move away. Ravener Alpha getting in there in melee for some reason. And here's your Super Tough Beam. Where was that when the knobs got nuclear? I was not paying attention to the knobs when they died. I guess there was just enough firepower there to overwhelm them. Ovarmind with a Chaos Predator on the way. Warp Vomit stun for the Terminators. Slugger's doing some good damage. Here comes the Plague Champion to stun them now. Although the Pestilent Strike Aura will help them out in terms of range damage reduction. They're being chased down to a single model. Friendly fire though from the Weird Boy. And they do get away. Here is a late game Razorback from Takanashi. Could be a stroke of genius, could last 15 seconds. It's reinforcing the Terminators. Worth it already. Carnifex goes down by the way. 95 to 138. Lumen Russ on the way for Chad. Double commandos for Inekura. They're going to go for the decap. They have that faster capping trait. What's this? Scouts being massacred. Big presence in the mid from Takanashi. Maybe they should just be pushing the mid VP a bit more. I mean, easier said than done. There's Space Marines here. What's going on west side? Oh, a Tyranids formation. Knocked the commandos off the capo, or it made them leave. There's not the Daka for the disruption. The champion now goes for the cap. And they will get it. 95 to 130. Chad getting some stormtroopers now. Where is the Lumen Rush? Still near base. It's not moving. Waiting for some support maybe, or waiting for an upgrade or something. Lightning Claw Terminator is terrorizing the enemy Space Marines here. Marco CSM will do some good damage. Don't have the aspiring champion though. Barb Trembler Carnifex in play. Big chunks of damage to the sluggers. There's double sluggers doing really well here. There's a Mega Rumbler again to stun the Carnifex. Does it seem like it stunned the Leman Russ? Was it not close enough maybe? The Mekboy goes down, the Carnifex also goes down. The The Weird Boy's been pretty amazing too. 2-to-1 cap for the red team. Talar down to just 2 units. They've had a tough time fighting the Terminators of Takanashi. West side is red for now. Gordian's having a look at it. Commando's being annoying. There's the burner bomb. Area denial there. Scouts being weird. Razorback being weird. 55 to 130. Scouts waiting for the CSM to leave. Maybe they're guarding that VP with their lives. But they're carrying a bad place. That's the leave. Vanguard veteran with a staggered jump allows the Razorback to get away. And suddenly, Force Commander. Doesn't get the knockback though. They got away from him there. Seems like he's confident that he can keep them busy or just kill them to death. They are jumping out. Predator tank now for Talar. Look at that nuke from Ovarmind, the Imperial Abyss. Terminator's teleporting out. West side is kicking off, is it? Gordian had a big push there. Not sure what they're up to. We do have a looted tank for Inekura. Has not replaced the knobs because of the Terminators on the field still. Got to nuke, says Takanashi. Could be vital. Unable to quite push through the mid though. Vanguard veterans jumping, going after the tank. They don't have their power fist though. Nuke there, says Gordian. Here it is. That should take out the shrine, depending on where they put the beams. Yeah, that one should. Orks steering well clear. The tank gets out of there as well. Weird Boy, old Weird Boy survives. How? Level 3, that's how. Wow, that was close. Must have been down to like 5 hit points there or something. Another shrine going up immediately. Merciless Strike does not really affect the Force Commander. Oh, the VPs are gone. Was not paying attention to the VPs. Red team got it, but blue team put up a hell of a fight when Chad was down to nothing. Started to recover with tanks and stormtroopers and stuff. Maybe should have got some heavy weapon squads. I always say it's good to recover with setup teams. Had a level 7 Ravener Alpha, level 5 Lord General down on the VP there. Takanashi's Force Commander level 6, never got an armor upgrade. Mekboy level 6 had a lot of tricks. I think he used the More Daka on some allied units a few times as well. And Plague Champion level 6, we had a level 4 Apothecary at the end, had the combat stims. There you have it guys, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.